The echoes of life can be heard in even the most silent whispers, but if you truly listen, you'll hear all there is to know about the soul. Greetings, fellow travellers of the void. My name is Elliott Grant. It is my job to guide you, like Charon, the legendary boatman of Greek mythology. If you take my hand, I will lead you from the tepid waters of routine to the merciless oceans of truth. But a word of warning, my loyal ones. Those who cannot swim will never drink the water. Our story today explores a familiar concept: love, glory, and power. Collectively, these are known as the triangle of the warrior. And without these three elements, a man is not a man. He is merely a skeleton in a suit of flesh and lies. As Henry Grubbins found out on a grave Monday morning in 1998. For 3 years, Henry worked as a postman, delivering good news and bad news alike. But like many in the postal and non-postal industries, Henry dreamed of more. He dreamed of the four most beautiful women in Gonksworth Village. Their names were Amanda Artworthy, Brianna Bogson, Carly Coriander, and Diana De Niro. For 10 years, Henry Grubbins had dreamed of marrying Brianna Bogson. As far as he was concerned, she was by far the second most attractive woman in the village. He knew he must win her heart. So he composed a plan. But excuse me, my fellow night wanderers. We must take a brief pause so we can consult with the voices of the deep.
Hydrocure. Conquer the road and look good.
Welcome back, my dreamers. At 7:30 p.m, Henry Grubbins travelled to the legendary pub, the Goose in the Fish Tank. It was dark and dusty, grim and musty, old and crusty. But the rumours there were true and trusty. And so Henry approached the landlord, old Tom Honkton, and struck up a conversation.
Tom,
Henry began.
you are the man I seek. Tell me, fair and true, how do I win the heart of Brianna Bogson?
I must warn ye, replied Tom. The answer is a fire that burns. A fire that burns,
It burns no greater than my passion.
yelled Henry. Ye speak with the folly of a jester's fool, sighed Tom, but I will indulge ye. Brianna, as you know, is a huge fan of the skateboarder Tony Hawk. To win her heart, ye must become 3 times the man Tony Hawk ever was. Ye must head to your local halfpipe and complete a 2,700-degree spin.
Henry was shocked at this revelation. To achieve a 2,700-degree spin was nearly impossible. Only one man had ever succeeded in such a feat: Neville, the Devil, Shredderson. Henry paused and gathered his thoughts. For Brianna, he would do anything, even attempt a dangerous skateboarding trick.
I haven't brought my knee pads,
He declared.
but a dreamer's heart is the greatest protection of all.
So he finished his glass of Diet Dr. Pepper with a splash of whiskey, and then he set out into the night. Old Tom Honkton, well, he was chuckling to himself whilst he was washing that glass. Then he paused, pulled the mask off he'd been wearing all along. The man behind the bar was none other than Neville the Devil Shreddington. And as for Henry, he disappeared that night and was never seen again for 6 weeks.
Well, I hope you all learned something from this tale of passion and romance. I'm Elliott Grant, And remember, follow the path of the king, and your words shall not just speak, they shall sing. Good night.